Hey everyone! Does your website take time to load? Do you know how much potentially you're losing in terms of business and revenues by that? By Google, there was a recent survey where they found out that 53% of the people would leave your site if it takes more than 3 seconds to load. Wow, harsh but true. Hi, this is Rushik Shah. Today I'm going to share with you 5 tips by which you can improve the performance of your site and double the business or the revenues that you generate from your website. Before I do that, I would like to share with you the tool that we normally use to analyze the current situation of your site. It's called Google PageSpeed. It's such an effective tool. You just have to enter the URL on it and it will show you a very detailed analysis of your website on what needs improvement and where. Now let's start with the first tip for you to improve the performance of your site. The first thing you should be doing is you should optimize the images used on the website. We come across this so many times. Most of the times a customer upload raw images that they have taken from their mobile phone or cameras, which are close to more than maybe 5 megabytes, sometimes 3 megabytes in size. Now, when you upload an image which is such a big, it takes more time to load because it takes time to reach from the server to the visitor who is actually opening the site. So you should optimize the images such that it does not lose the quality of the image. The second thing you should be doing is optimize the code and files. Now, the optimization of code and files are done using minimizing the size of the CSS and JavaScript files and optimizing the use of the code. Many times a web developer does this mistake by they wanted to have a certain library to be used on a specific page of your site, but they add that library into every page of the site, which makes the whole page or the whole site to load slower rather than just one page where it's actually required. The third thing we recommend to do is to enable gzip compression. Now this is a compression system which is supported by almost all the browsers of the world today. Basically what it does is whenever there is a data transfer from your server to the visitor's browser, it will compress the content, whether it is CSS, images or JavaScript, and then send it to your browser and your browser uncompresses it. So basically it is being said that your performance will be improved by 70% if you implement or just enable this on your server. The fourth thing that I recommend to do is enable caching. Now caching is basically a phenomenon by which it makes your page load faster. Now how? Basically, if you have a website which is database driven, whenever someone loads a web page, it connects to the database, fetches the information, retrieves it, and then shows on the page. It takes longer time for this procedure rather than just showing up an HTML version of the same page. But if you have a website which you have dynamic values or data is getting frequently changed, this type of caching is not recommended. But for the other part of your site which does not require a database always, you can enable this for improving the performance. It's being said that you will improve the performance of your site by 50% if you enable caching. The fifth thing that we recommend is to make sure where you're hosting your site. Now generally most of the people would host the site on shared servers, and as you know, on a shared server by its name, multiple people, I would say more than 100 people, share the same server with your site. Now it's possible that if one of the sites on the same server is taking too much of load, the performance of your site would be affected. So if it's very critical for you to have the website loaded faster, we recommend to start by hosting your site on a VPS, which is a virtual private server, or if it's a huge site, a dedicated server where you get the computing power, a fixed set of megabytes of RAM and processor to use for your site. Hey guys, I hope you liked my video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video and comment on the video and share it with your friends if you liked it. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.